What's up everybody? In today's video, I've got the best places you can land if you want to reach Unreal. Each one of these locations suit different playstyles, whether you want to be aggressive and get high kills or care more about placement but still want in on some of the action. And starting off, we have Outlaw Oasis. This is one of the new Chapter 6 Season 2 POIs, and it definitely receives a good amount of action and has plenty of mobility. As you can see on screen, this location has 3 different geysers that can all take you pretty far away. Now because this place is on a lower part of the map, to get the best drop, you want to try to get as close to one of these 3 markers as possible before diving straight down. It all depends on the bus route though, so there will be instances where you might have to dive earlier, but as a general rule, just try to get close to one of these 3 markers and you should land before everyone else. This is a key part of winning your off-spawn fights, and here it is in action. Just look how much lower I am compared to everyone else. Because this POI is congested, you'll want to look for kills as early as possible, especially if you get decent loot. Enemy players won't be ready, plus you'll be able to get siphon mats and whatever extra loot they picked up. As you can see, these players are shambles and end up becoming free loot for me. And just like that, I'm set to go clean up the rest of this POI and continue on with my game. Coming in at number 2 is a place right outside of Whiffy Wharf. This place is more low-key and you won't see any more than 1 or 2 opponents here. But the pros of this location are that it's compact, meaning you can loot much faster, and there's so much shield due to the slurp truck and barrels. There's also plenty of mats here and a launch pad that you can use to get directly to the wharf. But if you want extra loot, there's also this small area that has plenty more chests and a few more floor loot spots. There's also a launch pad here as well. Here is the best loot path for this location, and as you can see, there's currently 30 seconds left on this timer. You always want to try to land at this middle red house. This is because there's multiple ammo crates as well as up to 3 chest spawns, and once you have fully looted this house, you head straight down to the slurp truck where you can max out your shield as well as gather some extra materials. And then you work your way back up to this last house while farming, and on your way up you can make a quick stop right here because there's another chest spawn, floor loot spawn, and ammo crate. Once you make it up to the house, it's best to go through the roof. This way you can oversee the rest of this area and look for any enemy players. And just that fast, you're free to do some extra farming, looting, or fighting if you need to. And in only a minute and 15 seconds, I have a pump, AR, plenty shield, and over 600 mats. For the third POI on this map, we have Lone Wolf Lair. This is going to be the most contested POI on this list, but the value is that it's high risk, high reward. That is because this place has a vault with 2 dill bits, 2 gold chests, as well as 2 regular chests. So if you're looking to get high kills and good loot, this place is definitely for you. And another benefit of landing here is that there are lots of slap barrels for early shield and a built-in launch pad for mobility. Check out just how many there are, and that's not even all of them. Here's the route that I personally take when I land here. I start by landing at this corner of the building and working my way in. This gives me early loot as well as shield, and then instantly I'm going to look for kills. Try to remember the slap barrel locations. This way you can use them to get an early health advantage, which is going to be a big help in clearing this place. A couple tips for fighting at this POI is always be aware of people crouch walking like this guy did right here. Also, while moving throughout this building, you want to try to always move clockwise, which is to the right. This way you have a right hand angle on anybody who may be lurking around those corners. If you can follow these steps, you should be able to clear this place majority of the time. It's just up to you to win those fights. Here's a quick look at the vault. And last but not least, we have the soccer field located on the edge of the map and to the left of Outlaw Oasis and Shiny Shafts. This place is another small spot that you'll rarely be contested at, although just like any other low-key place, you will sometimes have to fight 1 or 2 opponents like I did here. And the pros are the many chest and floor loot spawns, as well as the amount of metal you can farm from here. This is also a good spot to land if you play tournaments. Now the key pieces of advice for this place is you definitely want to farm all of the bleachers as well as the metal fences, and if you farm basically all of it, you'll leave with 500 metal easily. It's also easy to get wood here due to the trees, but as for brick, if you continue straight out of this entrance, you'll run into this area that has plenty of rocks to farm. And as you can see, there's 3 slurp barrels right here, which usually go unused if it's still early in the game. And that's all for this video. Leave down in the comments if you'll be trying out any of these new locations, or if you were already landing at one of them. Anyways, if you want to learn how to master piece control, click on this video on the left, and if you want to learn how to become a better fighter, click this video on the right. Thanks for watching. See ya.